Clear up the job offer mess. That is what top Democrats want from Representative Joe Sestak of Pennsylvania. In February, Sestak claimed that the White House offered him the job of Secretary of the Navy in exchange for dropping out of that Senate primary. Democrats, including Pennsylvania Governor Ed Rendell, feel this has become a distraction for Sestak's campaign and has given Republicans more ammunition. NBC congressional correspondent Luke Russert has the very latest in today's Hill Say. Good morning to you, Luke.
Good morning, Alex. And what was really supposed to be a victory lap for Joe Sestak on these next few weeks has really turned into quite a nightmare. Why? Because a lot of the headlines related to him are not necessarily about him beating Arlen Specter, and was a huge upset victory for liberal progressive Democrats. In fact, it really is around allegations surrounding this possible bribe from the White House back in February, offering him a job to clear the field for Arlen Specter, who switched parties, as we know, last year. Some interesting developments that have come about on this. Yesterday, Senate Republicans on the Judiciary Committee issued a letter asking for a special prosecutor from the Attorney General to look into specifically what exactly went on here, mixed ethics violations. Some on the right are calling this Obama's Watergate. Other folks on the Democratic left that I was talking to said it's not quite that serious, but you're seeing folks like Dick Durbin, Ed Rendell, really urging the White House and Sestak to come out here and clear the air. Remember, Alex, when President Obama came into office, it was an administration that praised transparency. Speaker Pelosi, when she got the gavel a few years ago, said she was going to drain the swamp of all the Washington controversies and illegalities that occur. This is example 1A for Democrats that a lot of them would like to see cleared up so they have a shot to keep this seat in the D side come November.
Yeah, right. You have Governor Ed Rendell. I mean, he's really in a difficult situation. He doesn't want too much focus on this and bringing down the Democratic candidate, and yet he really had put all his money behind Arlen Specter at this point.
Well, some are saying that it's interesting that Rendell himself would come out and be sort of the force of ethics right here. Maybe he's just a little bit sour that Specter lost. But that being said, almost every Democrat that I've spoken to a man and woman, has said that they really want this cleared up before going into the general. A few other unique points about this. Sestak himself was the one who actually brought this up in February, using it as a kind of a point to say, look, I'm anti-establishment. I'm so anti-establishment they offered me a job to try to get me out of the field. That's really come back and backfired on him. It's going to be President Obama's press conference today, whether or not he addresses this issue specifically. Some Democrats, I think, have told me are hoping for that, to really try and clear the air and move on.
Right.
Republicans love this as a political issue. The longer they can keep this in the media, in the 24/7 cable, and the blogosphere, you're going to get all sorts of things. Is this Obama's Watergate? Could we impeach Obama? What are the legal questions here? It's going to be very interesting to see how this story plays out. It is a long way from over, if nothing else, Alex, and it is a very big deal.
It is, and you're talking about it, for which we thank you, Luke Russert. Appreciate it.
Take care.
Riots are causing traffic problems.